Hello, I am going to talk about an interesting topic that is finding a niche. Finding a niche refers for example, the meaning of niche is that the place that you fit in. In this case, finding a niche refers for that immigrants are finding a niche. For immigrants it's very difficult and have many challenges in the process of finding a niche because in the past they have past culture, past language, past customs and past backgrounds that they have to in the present to adapt to a new culture, a new language, a new process of learning or a new custom, a new background. It is very hard for the learners, for people, for immigrants, for young people, children, or another younger learners. It's very difficult to adapt to a new culture. Of this manner, in this occasion, I refer for immigrants. Immigrants that pass for many problems in the process of learning of another language. In this case, for example, teaching a new language in where a class of there are many people that spoke many languages or difficult mother tongue language or spoke many or not spoke mother tongue is very difficult for the teacher try to adapt the new student in the class. So of this manner, it depends of the teacher make a big effort for try to adapt the new student or immigrant student of the class. Of this manner, the teacher should prepare a good material, a good presentation of material for the class. For make self-confident with the class or make feel well to the foreign students or immigrant students in the class. Of this manner, finding a niche is very controversial because in these times many people travel or are immigrating to another country like USA, for example, and in this case people that immigrate, they should learn a new language like English. Of this manner, they pass for many problems or challenges. For example, new culture, new customs, new backgrounds, new social lifestyle. Of this manner, in the process of learning is very important bring to the opportunity for adapt a new process of learning like is learning English. For example, in the class, a teacher should make a big effort with presenting a good material, interesting material, if without forget mother tongue, without forget the native language. It is very important the native language or mother tongue because it's a first step for learn another tongue. For example, in this case, for example, many people learn a new language like English, for example. There are many types of classes. For example, a class where people everyone spoke your native language. It's very important that students spoke your native language for keep the self-confidence of the students. In another case, new one spoke your native language. It can be controversial for in the process of learning because it is very important to try to keep the mother tongue for in the process of learning to the new language, because it is the first step for learn another language. Or another case can be many different nav languages are spoken in the class. It is very controversial because the teacher they should have a big effort for adapt the students in the class. So of this manner, many students are try to learn another language. It can be very difficult to adapt a new culture, a new country, and so the work of the teacher will be try to adapt a new language, a new classes, a new learning, a new process of learning to the new language. For example, it can be advantage, can be disadvantage in the process of learning a new language for immigrants, for new students, for a new students with new cultures, with new social lifestyles. In this case, the advantage of the process in the process of learning a new language can be that people meet with new friends. It is very important because they feel isolated in the new country. Of this manner, if you learn another tongue, another language, you meet with a new people. It's more easily make friends if you learn another tongue. It has become essential learn another tongue, a second language, because you find a new job, you find a new friends, you find a better opportunity for establish in the new country. It is very essential for the life. Try to learn with the facilities the new language. If you without forget the mother tongue. It is great for traveling if you learn a new language, because you can know another customs, another culture. If you learn the new language, you try to learn a new different culture in the social lifestyle. There are disadvantages for that the students feel let out in the class, in the classroom, because they don't adapt. They don't adapt with the class. They don't adapt with the teacher, with the process of learning. They don't adapt in this lifestyle, because they don't have any idea of are passing in the life, because they don't have they don't have a time for to adapt to a new language or a new country. Teachers they feel forced to make friends because they feel isolated, and so this manner is very difficult. Try to learn another tongue if you don't know the new language. It's very difficult. Make friends if you don't understand the new language. It's the disadvantage. You feel isolated. You feel very bad. You feel bad student. You feel bad people. You feel bad all. Of this manner is very important that people try to speak, try to adapt, to learn a new language.